Alright, so this is kind of new to me. This is a big box of TrixBrix train tracks. So I've used their double straights before, but ordered a bunch of stuff. I got some narrow gauge stuff. Well, this one's ready to jump right out, isn't it? So what is this? I know some of this is going to be 3D printed and some of this is going to be injection molding. So I guess this looks like 3D print. This is a narrow gauge switch track. Okay, I guess that fits together. Alright, that's kind of cool. And I was curious how these worked because, of course, knowing me, I'm going to want to automate these with a motor or something. I don't know how well you can tell the detail there, but it feels fine. Rails feel okay. Alright. I think I got two of these. I got, oh, so it actually does go over a full stud. It's just half a stud is all this piece needs. So that's a narrow gauge switch track. I believe I got a left and a right for those. Okay, so these I have used before. They were on Amazon for a short time, but then eventually ran out of stock. I don't know if they plan to restock that. I don't know if you can see the logo there, but it's just a double straight piece of track. These seem to work fine. They click together pretty good, and it drastically speeds up setting up a layout. You know, a lot of times I'm just setting up in the living room just to try something, so that makes it a lot easier. Okay, this is the other narrow gauge switch track, just like the other one we opened, but I believe that one's in the opposite direction. Free gift. Thank you. I like free stuff. Looks like an extra double straight piece of track. Okay, well, I'll take it. I'm not gonna turn it down. Get here. Okay. I wanted to use these for a while in some kind of project. This is narrow gauge straight track. Something Lego never made. They made the curved pieces, but never made these. These are also 3D printed. I was kind of hoping these were going to be injection molding, but I guess they probably don't do enough volume sales of these to justify that. What is this? Oh boy, yeah, this is the double crossover. I'll look at this last and get it all assembled, and we'll take a look at it. So I got two half circles of R56. So this is just one size bigger, I guess, than the normal track, Lego track. I'm drawing a blank on what the radius of the official track is. You have to be careful. If you go up one more size than this, they're sold in a box for almost the same price, but it's only a quarter circle. So you'd have to order 4 of them to make a complete circle. So this will be like my passenger train, high-speed rail, I guess, going around the perimeter of the layout. This, what is this? Oh, so this is a crossover for if you get full-size track here and the narrow gauge if you wanted a narrow gauge to go across. I got 2 of these. I thought, you know, they were pretty cheap, and these are 3D printed as well. I'm guessing anything narrow gauge is probably going to be 3D printed, but the printing looks pretty good on these from what I'm seeing. I mean, I can kind of give long-term experience after I've used them for a while. These are 90-degree crossings for standard track, 3D printed as well. it feels fine. And then just some little half tracks, so I don't have to use as many of the official Lego Flex track. I'd rather use something like this if I just need a little bit extra. That's what I'll be using. So let's get this opened up and built. I think this is going to be pretty cool. So I've always just used two official tracks going into each other, and you know how the curve is on those. And I know some people cut them up and modify them. I'm just it sounds like a lot of work. So I have to figure out how this all goes together. Okay, so yeah, that fits right together. I was kind of hoping, because I noticed how it all came together like this, that I guess there's just too many pieces for them to justify doing an injection molding for these. Okay. Alright, so it feels fine. Like I said, it's all 3D printed. And if you've ever seen the official Lego double crossover like this, these were joined together. So it was really kind of idiotic. Like, it was almost useless, because it was just, you had to, if you switch this track, you were also switching this one. So if you want this one straight, this one's got to be curved. So I guess I'd have to think about it. I guess if you had one train going one way, one train going the other, you could both have them going straight. And then when it went by, it would just, you know, these usually have some play in them. So if it's coming from this way, it won't derail. It'll just move it to the side, which these barely do. It almost, like, basically, well, that's enough, I guess. It depends on how far this goes. So that's something. Let me see if I can show that. Okay. So, like I said, it's got a full stud of travel, but then at half, it also is turned. So if you're at half, this still moves freely and allow a train to go past. And if it's the full stud, it's probably just enough. I don't know, that's pretty tight. So something to think about when I'm starting to hook up some motors to these to make them automatic. Really, the half stud is what I would shoot for, just in case, because this is almost locks it when it's all the way over. So that's just the unboxing of everything. I really don't have a whole lot more to say other than that. But I'll be using these a good bit, and we'll kind of see how they work and how they compare to other things that I've bought. And we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoyed. And shout out to TrixBrix. I'm glad somebody's making something, you know, because Lego, that you get, what do you got? Straight, curved, flex track, and then the switches, which nobody's really, you know, the adult fans have always been kind of on the the switch tracks because of the weird curve out and everything. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.